Let's see, I'm watching some Battlefield 5 now.
Take a moment for yourself. Get close with the lights down low. You and I and no one else.
I get my money back. I'll fucking buy that Farming Simulator 19. Messi enjoying it. Messi will be enjoying it.
Take me to another dimension tonight.
I'm a dragon. This is where I wanna be. Hands up, feel the bass in my heart. Give me faith and I will leave. I take the risk cause you're never too far. Right now I'm drowning in emotion. Caution flies right out the door. Baby, you're pushing this devotion. I can only ask for more. I can't stop this feeling, baby. Only you can make me come alive. When we're crashing, there's a passion. Boy, you got my heart on overdrive. When my head is spinning, both hands to the ceiling, I begin to come alive. Oh, you piece of shit. Happy 420. Cheers. I wasn't talking to you, bitch. I am now.
I just took my first drone flight outside. I'm gonna upload the video on the street. And I've been taking pictures of people at work. Like they didn't even know. I flew it over to the guy and took a picture of him.
You flew all the way to work?
No, I flew my drone in the work.
Oh,
Huh?
cool.
Yeah, wait till, yeah, I'm pretty good now. It took me a while though. But outside is a much different story because I'm flying with the camera and I'm not flying with my eyes, I can't see the drone. So when I'm going between like the alleys and shit like that, or wherever I'm gonna fly it, I can only use the screen that on there, and it gives off a 2.8 gigahertz signal or whatever, 2.7. I don't know what it is. I'll upload the video. I just had a semi-successful flight. It was like successful for a straight minute, and then I went straight into it.
I may buy that Farming Simulator 2017 or 2019.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. It's a good game, and it's got more features. But honestly, everybody's saying it's the same game, and it has a lot of the old shit.
Yeah.
I just think it runs much better, and it's better. It's just made better and has more shit, you know. Plus new maps.
I just spent $53 on fucking X4 Foundation.
I wouldn't pay more than 30 for it though.
Oh, I'm not. It's 35 right now.
Oh, that's not that bad.
I gotta wait for a refund on X4 if I get a refund.
I'm watching Quake Championship. It's crazy, it's this Quake Champions Championship.
Wow, Quake.
Yeah, Quake Champions. If you guys on the link, I'll get it.
They must be pretty fucking good.
Let me go to this thing here. Oh, it's just Twitch TV/Quake. It's on the main Quake channel. Very good.
I guess Tiger was PMing for us.
Let's see, I'll watch your video. Ah, this is pretty cool, man.
I'm learning it. It's very hard though.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I see this drone everywhere on my phone. Like, whenever I open any app on my phone, I have an ad about that drone you have, you know?
Yeah.
I see it everywhere.
Google is watching.
How much did you pay for it again?
This I got like a little package with 3 extra batteries and some extra parts, and it was like 80.
80 bucks? Oh yeah, that's cool. That's how much I thought it would cost.
It's sick.
Look at Matt standing outside.
I might get one of those some point. I don't leave my house much, so
This is so
don't have
fun.
a
Like once I'm better at it, all I have to do is press one button and take off from your hand, and you just fly it out your window. You know what I mean? And you just go for a flight
yeah.
and down the alleys of your neighborhood. Nobody can touch it. It's way
Oh,
above
you
the
hit your
ground.
house.
And then you just press one button, and it flies way over your house to the GPS position and just hovers there and waits for you to fly it down into your back into your window. Like if you ever don't know where it is or you need to come home, you press that button. It will lift up to however many meters you set it to, like say 200 meters or whatever. It will lift up that high, fly to your position that it once took off from, that you saved, and then stay at a certain height until you control it.
That's
It's
pretty
very
cool.
simple programming. It's just using Google's GPS system, and people are finally realizing like this stuff is not expensive technology. Like you can build your own little
Yeah,
racing
that's very
drone that fits in your hand this big, that has all those features fit into one board called a flight controller, and that one board controls all the motors, the radio, everything. It's insane.
I was just telling them even this morning, like it doesn't even have to do with drones, but I feel like a lot of technology that was expensive a year ago is starting to get much cheaper now. Like, and
Yep. It is.
next
It's
year,
being
all of
mass-produced.
us like are going to have stuff that we thought was too expensive a year ago. You know?
Yeah, like virtual reality is next year. I'm telling you, I can't wait. But virtual reality is gonna start to come out like crazy. Like it already is. You can see everybody's starting up a Kickstarter for something, a new setup, a whole like system that you sit in, and it's a chair and 3 screens in front of you, and that's like $5,000 or something. And that's great and everything. But all that stuff is gonna come mainstream, and it's gonna start being mass produced by somebody.
Yeah.
And then boom, it's just gonna drop the price for everybody.
It gets cheaper every day. Like
Yeah.
it's closer to being cheaper and shit.
Yeah, and technology gets better. So once, like literally a year from now, we're gonna have VR that's gonna make today's VR not look so good, you know? So we're gonna want the newer stuff that's gonna be more expensive. But you're gonna have the old stuff and you're gonna get to experience it all. That's what excites me. All that old stuff is eventually gonna be cheaper and we're gonna get to experience it, especially with VR. I'm so excited about VR that's very interactive and like in another world, but you can walk around and stuff without pushing buttons, you know?
Yeah, I want to play that game with the robots that you are like some sort of robot on an office, and you can put out those portals. You know, like I know this game is out for a while. But I
I've
feel
seen
like
that,
was
yeah. It
shit.
looks like so much fun. Plus, it's a sandbox. You can add so many mods to that, and they're all user created too. It's like the Steam system. It's like
I can tell you this,
modding Fallout with
PlayStation
your own
3
virtual reality. What?
PlayStation fucking VR looks gay as fuck.
It's not as good. No, it's definitely not as good.
All that fucking,
I feel like
it looks gay.
I feel like even Oculus Rift is doing it okay, but they're still not the best. I feel like Vive is definitely at the top right now. The HTC Vive seems to be doing the most progress.
Even a very cheap VR experience is like another experience.
Yeah, it
though.
is.
Like the one I got going with my phone that I played Half-Life 2. The way I remember playing that game is like an experience that I never got anything else. Like that is amazing. That playing that game with VR was like, I can't explain it. You would remember the game like I would remember it like I was there, but my body knows I was sitting down, but I was there.
It's so crazy. I can't wait to experience that shit. That's why lately I've wanted a Vive and shit like that. But this drone thing, like putting the headset on and flying with the drone, like that. One time I was out in California, and this dude had like this octocopter. There's 8 things on it. It was a very expensive one. It was like one that he built industrially to take pictures, and it had like a fucking $1,200 camera attached to the gimbal, which you controlled with the thing and moved the camera around. And he put that headset on me and took it for a flight and let me watch. And the camera quality was so amazing. It was like 4K, and it had a custom headset. It wasn't like put your phone here and watch it on your phone. It was like he bought this $1,200 headset for the thing.
Then
And it was ridiculous. The whole thing was like 8 grand altogether when he finally built it. But he programmed every piece and did his own programming. He was like some sort of electronics expert, and he built this whole thing. And I can't ever compare anything to having that headset on and like looking around. When I move my head, the gimbal for the camera will move around.
Oh my god.
I was like looking around, looking up. There was like, you could see the blades turning on the quadcopter.
You were flying?
So crazy, dude. Like that feeling of being that high in the ground, off the ground, actually hit me for a second. I was like, you know, it took me a second to adjust. I could never describe it.
Down, you'd be like, your legs would tremble for a bit, like, oh my god, it's too high, but you're still on the ground.
Like when I turned my head, that camera was right with me. I couldn't believe how quick and how precise it was. But for how much he paid for that, and he lives in California, so he was in Marin. He was very loaded, like outside San Francisco. So much money, but for them, like 10 grand on a toy, that's nothing. They spent 100,000 on it.
Yeah.
He had a permit to fly and everything because the thing was so big. But that headset made me feel something different. I was like way off the ground for a second. It felt uncomfortable a little bit.
There you go.
Dope ass gun.
It's the morning, man. I came back from my office party last night.
Oh shit.
Well,
Hey, you guys look like you had a good time there. Was
hell
it
yeah.
the House of Blues?
yeah, it's the House of Blues out in Anaheim, next to where Disneyland is, and Hot Topic rented the whole thing. And they had like local high school play some music, and then they had this dude that got his music career from a scholarship from some program at Hot Topic, and he played that night and whatnot. And yeah, they had a DJ playing music all night. They had cooks where like they had like a pasta bar, they had a taco bar. Like I got a lobster with chipotle cheese and whatnot, and the chef's all cooking it right there in front of you. It's pretty cool. And a free bar, dude, so I got a lot of drinks.
Was it a party from work?
Yeah, it was a holiday party. It's pretty good.
Oh, cool.
He's getting smashed.
That's for Christmas or something?
Yeah, they just had it in November.
Yeah, my mom just went to hers. She traveled. She's not home this weekend. She's on her party for work.
Does that mean you're gonna starve?
Yes, I already started.
You just went out with your dad for lunch.
Oh yeah, I did. I just came back from lunch actually.
It's the first meal I had all day.
I had Chinese today.
Nice, man. Chinese does sound good.
Ham fried rice, pepper steak, and chicken chow mein. 2 wonton
Chow mein.
egg rolls. Chicken chow mein. I couldn't remember the name of it. Like that's the one I couldn't remember the name. And it just dawned on me when I said it.
Don't know what to do, man. I don't have to study, but I feel like procrastinating for a little bit longer. Yeah. Fuck that bot. Yes. Yes.
Push it real good.
Yes.
Ah, push it. Ah, hell no.
Cheers, man. Shit. What's up?
People are all going directions. Or somebody is, you know, like all the high level 30 motherfuckers with fucking automatic weapons. It's a good time to take a break.
Yeah, after playing that Crew 2 for 9 hours, I'm really starting to dig it, man. It's a lot better than I initially thought it was. I would recommend it if you like digging. It's just not like the Crew 1. It's got a completely different feel to it, different set. The crew 1, we were a criminal and you were working for the police and all that. You're like a guy just trying to get famous with racing and different types of racing and stuff. Like you get points on this game for like near misses on cars and jumps and stuff. Anything you do that is impressive, you get more fans for. And the fans add up over time. You gotta get so many to unlock certain cars. No, you get the more fans you get, the more vehicles.
Do your car have hydro cooling?
I don't know. I'm like 2,000 away from my next prestige rank.
You gotta buy a cooler from Corsair. Those are very good. Put those on your car.
Not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people, followers. They're not fans, they're followers. You're an idiot.
I just thought it took a different direction.
No, that's not what I was talking about. I know, with the nonsense.
Oh, rip! Alright.
I can't believe I slept so well last night.
Well, I'm glad somebody did, because I sure in the fuck didn't. I feel like lucid looks.
What, that? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, fat and tired still.
You are fat, Dave. I wish I had some Pepto-Bismol. That thought was hurting so bad. Run down to Walgreens and get some.
I'm not opposed to it. It's been a good listen so far. I just want to keep gaming. I have to log into a different game to go kill shit. Got me all gunned up to go kill shit. I knew I should have took that helmet off as soon as I spawned in the game with that fucking helmet. Couldn't hear shit. That's fucking useless.
What, those headphones you got for 50?
No, the helmet in the
Oh.
game.
Oh.
If you have one on, you can't hear shit.
Oh,
Fucking football looking like helmet.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck those things. They'll get you killed more than they will fucking save your life.
Why? What does that have to do with me? I don't know. It's like... Because he's a Canadian monkey.
Whoa, that's being racist.
How racist?
What's up, you bitch?
They just woke up.
He sneezed the Mexican out of him.
Uh-oh. This is creaming.
He looks tired and hungover.
Who, me?
Lucy.
It was a long night at Hot Topic.
You guys look like he's having fun there on the Facebook. It's like, what the fuck is this shit? It's the House motherfucking Blues. Hot Topic, did you stand in the line to get your free man dress? How was it? You get your free man dress?
No, that's next week.
Oh shit!
I feel for you, Chief. It's 61 degrees here. I feel for you. And I know it's at 23 to go this week through weathering. Nice.
Who are you feeling?
That's it.
A bump.
A little pimple.
A pimple did that.
It's gonna square the labor.
I'm gonna squeeze it and make the pus come out.
I don't. It's fucking disgusting. Oh my god.
No.
Nope.
Yeah,
I'm
Change
not sure
the
how about
subject.
this conversation.
I'm glad Daz is talking again.
Asian.
I'm looking for signs of cancer.
Daz, you
Wait.
gotta play Nero, man. You would be very good at that game. It's like Dark Souls or Monster Hunter. It's like Monster Hunter, but the
Looking for-
monsters are people.
Signs of cancer? And cheese's balls? Jesus. Balls.
Kitty. Kitty left.
I'm gonna decarb some weed. Yeah. Nah, man, like, I got this little device that does a decarboxylation process, which is just, it converts THCA to THC. It makes it active. It's how you make a good edible. I just put my shit in this little container, and I just let it run.
When you just picked it off the fucking bud, broke a piece of bud off and stuck it in the pipe to smoke it. Well, what's all this fucking science and shit about smoking to make it fucking... I cough like that because I smoke cigarettes.
Why are you talking shit about the future, old man?
Come on, man. That's how you make edibles. How do you make fucking brownies? Edible brownies?
Just leave the crock pot with some butter and let it simmer for a few hours and then fucking...
Well, you know, you could put the weed in a coffee filter before you put it in a crock pot.
Yeah.
That way, you know, Bill just said, throw some weed in a crock pot.
We've done that
with some
before.
butter. Oh shit, man, what a mess. What a mess. It sounds messy.
It's good though. Just a little leafy.
You take a stick of butter, and then you take your, you know, you grind up like a quarter ounce of weed or whatever, and put it in a bucket, you know, your crock pot, I mean, a coffee filter or whatever. You know, bread
But you have to convert the THCA to THC.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
That's
But if you wanna
why.
get the most of it, you should.
That's why California has good weed, man. We do shit like that.
There's all this study behind it. I mean, if you wanna do that, if you wanna go through all that work, let him do it. You get more out of it. If you don't wanna do all that and just wanna be quick, then you can do it too. You get less out of it, you still get some.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've made some pretty powerful brownies before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, your guys' weed is pretty good.
Just saying. Jack.
You don't need more of it, maybe, and maybe you guys are doing the same process as him, just differently.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
You know, you guys are just doing the same thing differently.
What he's doing,
And-
he does just as good if you simmer, if you cook it at a slow temperature in a crock pot.
Yeah, it has to be a low temperature.
Yeah, that's why you use a crock pot, because they slow cook it.
Hey, you guys
They
are
don't
doing
get
the
hot.
same process. He's just doing it in a new way because
Yeah, when it's all done
Things
with,
evolve,
with,
you know?
with the coffee filter and the bread tie and everything, you know, and it sits there and does that for fucking say 8 hours or whatever, and stinks up your fucking house. You know, the butter's green, okay? So like,
You're
you know,
green.
just remove the coffee filter and you know, kind of squeeze it a little bit, but yeah, the butter is like green. You know, it's got a greenish tint from, you know, the weed being in the coffee filter and everything.
you're green.
So you see here, I put in my little machine, and I just press the button, and I just wait like, it takes a long time, it's like an hour, but after that the buds are slightly brownish, and the THCA converts to THC. It's a lot better too, because when I vape the weed, it hits faster, because it's already...
Look at this motherfucker here. He's got his $150 fucking gizmo fucking that he's been to Black Sesh or some shit. Get the fuck. You're the only fucking one that can afford
at Sig.
fucking going out and buy
You're green.
shit like
Look
that
at
in your
Look at
basement
Sig.
and whatnot.
Sig is he's in camouflage.
This has got all that fancy shit. Well, let's get a radar. He's got a radar gun. Fucking, you know, my mom was telling me a story
I have a drone.
the other day in the car, and she was telling the fucking
Ah.
story about how the cops pulled her over and told her that the radar gun didn't go as fast as her car was. Because the radar guns only went up to 120 miles an hour back then, or whatever the fuck.
I ever.
What if your fucking Gator gun only heated up to 120? What would you do?
Dude, that's a radar gun for speed. It's a radar gun for temperature.
It only heats up to like 1,000 degrees. I don't know what the fuck I would need to cook at that high of degrees.
Bro.
This motherfucker is gay.
That's what. Dave, what does this have to do with anything weed tech related?
Just fucking chill.
She was trying to get home because she was cooking brownies. That's
That's
what she was doing.
The fucking cops always fucking stopped her 4 or 5 times a fucking week and tore the fucking car up looking for drugs and shit.
Do you believe it?
Not a goddamn thing, you know, really, but fucking, I thought I'd share it. Because Lucid ain't gonna tell us how much his little fucking $150 fucking gizmo he has that plugs up into a wall socket that he ordered from God knows fucking where or whatever.
Are you triggered, old man?
No, they're the first to kind of have all these fucking. Yeah, but they wouldn't know shit. They wouldn't know shit if the hillbilly didn't come out there and teach them how to grow fucking marijuana. Huh? Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He's a triggered cuck now.
Kentucky was in the high times for like the best plant.
I'm jealous as fuck that this motherfucker gets to go to Black Sesh every fucking couple of weeks. Shit.
You're gay.
It's fun, man. It's amazing.
So is Spider-Man.
Oh.
That's it.
That's how I do it.
Oh.
Fucking bunch of cavemen.
You gotta add more air to it. You gotta have more air to it. That's it. Oh yeah, everybody's done it now. Even Katie's done it.
My ladder's gonna die.
Katie gave me shit about it before. She hated
There's
it.
your link to that. What I was talking about when I was gaming earlier about the diaper wearing thing. Fucking soiled it.
Yeah, man.
Fuck that shit. That's disgusting.
Who's wearing it?
You for sharing that. Like,
Who's wearing it? Phoebe's not a raver little.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Oh my god, I was making a wild guess. That's Das's wifey.
oh no, that's disgusting.
Wow.
That's Das's wifey. Remember? Isn't that what she said? She said that Das and her were gonna kiss or something.
What happened?
Remember that message? Dave posted it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Das posted it.
Came to Dave.
What's Das?
Yeah, I wish I would have gave the crew 2 more of a fucking chance before I talk shit about it.
Go ahead and play it then if you like it so much.
I do. I've got 9 hours on the game so far.
Yes.
He didn't take a screenshot. He made a GIF.
I made a GIF.
He recorded it.
It's real easy with the Gizmo app thing. It's, I know, right?
You see, people don't even know. Like, what the fuck is this drone doing in the building?
You gotta be careful flying up that high, man. There. Aren't you in an airport now?
Oh, I went way higher than that, but yeah, I'm not supposed to.
You'll get in trouble.
The rules say you can't. You can't do it. Not within fucking 15 miles of the airport. And I'm 5 miles away.
Yeah,
As long as you stay as low as these
FBI
buildings,
is gonna come in and bust your house.
as long as you stay
what are you
lower
guys
than the
talking about?
buildings, you're okay. It's recreation. Are you kidding me? People do it every day. Look at YouTube. I'm not gonna fly high. It's not even about getting in trouble. If one of those things goes into an airplane's jet, that plane will go down probably.
Yeah.
That's the chance, especially if it's flying low enough to get a drone in there.
I mean, but does any plane goes that low? You look pretty low.
Right near, dude, you have no idea. Plus, right next to me, the hospital, the helicopters will come very, very low. Like,
Yeah,
literally on top of these houses. But yeah, the airport, if you look to the right of that picture, all the way to the corner, like where the earth is just curving off over there.
You show up on radar, you're
That's where
fucked.
the airport is, over there. So yeah, the planes come right over my city. It's like within 5 miles, and maybe a mile to take off or something.
But do you think that thing would
Not a
show up on
mile.
radar? No.
What?
Do you think that thing would show up on radar? Like,
Yes.
Yeah,
it's pretty small, yeah. I guess if a plane was flying nearby, you know, I mean.
Well, that's the thing. We're in a big city and we're near an airport, so I'm pretty sure they have they have police helicopters flying around all the time. I'm pretty sure those police helicopters are scanning for multiple things, and one of them being
Oh yeah.
like radio frequencies, you know, stuff like that. But this isn't even a radio frequency; it's Wi-Fi.
Do you think Wi-Fi is a radio frequency? It's 2.4 gigahertz.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be scanning for Wi-Fi. They would be scanning for something that a remote control would be transmitting.
Yeah,
on
if they
a
scan for Wi-Fi,
very
they would
far
go crazy.
Just get all this garbage shit if they scan Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
What's this, porn?
For
It's like, oh,
Wi-Fi, they
crap.
would go crazy.
Imagine the shit they'd see, though.
Oh yeah.
I feel like if that shit uses Wi-Fi, I don't think any, like, if the raiders on the planes and whatever they are, like, if they could see Wi-Fi,
The radar's at the airport.
But
The
you think
radar's
the
at
ones
the
in the airport can see Wi-Fi?
It's not looking for that. It's looking for objects.
Yeah, if it's looking for objects, I understand. But if it needs to be an object with a radio wave,
No, it don't need to have a radio wave. It's an object.
then why wouldn't it see every bird?
It don't see the birds because they're so small and they're made of human flesh.
Well, his drone is as small as a bird.
But there's metal and stuff in the radar that it detects.
There's very little metal in this thing. Like extreme,
Plastic
like-
and metal would show up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's
Yeah,
I think it's an
he's low enough.
on-site ticketing thing. They see.
I think it could see it maybe,
I think
but
he's low, in that
I
picture,
think
he's low enough where he'd be under radar.
yeah, I don't think he would
Yeah,
be
you
seeing
can
a
love
radar.
that. There are people with DJI Phantoms that are going up to like fucking 800 meters in the air to take aerial photos of like waterfalls or something. That's different. But you don't see many videos of people flying high in cities because
Oh yeah, so
Okay.
much traffic on the air. Yeah,
it's dangerous.
and if a plane falls down
they
there,
had
then
Thomas put
fall
out
off
on his
something.
fucking drone, and they had to come up and tell him to bring it down and not to be got in trouble for flying it.
But you just get a warning, right? They would give a warning, you bring it down, then you're good.
Yeah, he didn't know he was in a no-fly zone. and they get like I don't think they let him off. They told him they could confiscate his drone and like all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, you need a fucking license. It's not that hard to get. It's just like
you need an FCC license.
You gotta practice, and you have to get that little license, and then get the permit to fly recreational. Then there's a whole nother permit you have to go through for getting a business drone. Like if you're taking aerial photography for construction or landscaping or anything like that. Even if you use a drone for like recording people skateboarding, let's say.
Yeah.
I mean, could you think those
Stuff
planes,
like that.
especially
Still, you have to be fucking.
they have a radio inside. You set the radio to a certain frequency. It lets the fucking airport and all the towers detect what your instruments say on your plane, so they can tell which direction you're heading and what, you know. That's like a law that if you fly an airplane, you have to set your radio, otherwise you'll be
Even if it's an RC crap, you still have to share the information with them. That's what it is. They just want to know what you're doing, the range that you're going, and stuff like that.
You get some military jets flying at your house, you'll know you did the wrong thing. Because they don't take that shit they take that shit seriously since 9/11.
Yeah, you don't get fined. You get in fucking trouble. That's why at first that Amazon drone delivery thing sounded great, but it's only going to be a local thing. Like, they're not going to put an Amazon drone delivery service in every city.
I googled a little bit and I found out the radars nowadays can attack objects up to 0.01 square meters, and it does detect birds, and they can tell everything that's around the airport in like a huge 5 kilometers radius. Even birds, everything around the airport in a 5 kilometers radio.
Yeah,
they can tell every object that's flying around the airport.
Birds and everything, huh?
But see, those
they can track everything.
The way the towers and shit are set up, they're like sectioned off. Like, so when you
and it's like
one zone, you had to change your radio to a different frequency to match up to the next radio you're flying.
The radar is not looking for radio. It uses a different mechanism. Like, it's looking for 3D objects. It's actually
it hits the object and then bounces back to the radar.
Yeah, it doesn't care if you have a radio coming out of the object. It tracks anything.
You better be careful when that's flying up like that. I mean, down on the street level where you were on the video, that's okay. You can fly there because that's not breaking the law. No helicopter's gonna come that low unless they're landing for like an emergency or something. But a lot of those planes and stuff too that fly over have radars on them too, and they can detect stuff like that. I don't know, none of my flight sims ever detected birds in the area. I've had a windshield impact on a bird before. Cracked my windshield on an X-plane.
Oh. I want to just fly it out my window and go for a flight and come back. But if it falls, that means I have to go down the stairs and go get it.
You're able to take it.
Nah.
If it lands in front of somebody and they could snatch it up and run.
It's not gonna land in front of somebody.
It might. You're in the city.
Oh yeah, here in Brazil, a lot of drones got stolen.
They still are cars.
You're flying that shit. Flying that shit on the beach. They just they grab it from the air.
You'll see RC cars driving down the street. They'll grab it and run with it.
Not here. People won't take nothing in front of you. But you didn't know I'd beat their shit.
They don't give a shit about that. They're more worried about that crack rock you're gonna get for selling.
Nah.
Oh, Matt, you know that tweaker scam we watched a year ago or something?
Yeah.
It's been up this far, and since that cam been up, all the tweakers left, and people that had been lost has been found, and that street is cleaned 3 times a week now, and there's less robbery and less
Since the cam was put up?
Yeah, because the cam is up there, and the tweakers watch themselves sometimes, and people that live on that street watch that cam, and everyone knows what's going on, so the street is all taken care of. Nothing goes on anymore.
Time to move the cams.
Yeah, we need to do that to every street. He said he's not moving, it's gonna stay there indefinitely.
Wow.
Pretty cool, it fixed the whole street because the guy put the cam over there to
That
show
was
what he was
entertaining.
doing. Yeah, now there's much less people there, it looks much cleaner.
That's a boring cam. No, tweakers. There's some flex shake in there. That was fun. What? Oh, you watched it too?
Yeah.
Wait, we were friends back then? You
I should renew my subscription to World of Warcraft. I miss that game.
Nah, don't do that. You're gonna regret that. You can't get a refund for that like you got for X4. Think more about that, Phil.
I'm thinking about it. No, I didn't say I was going to, but
Nah, don't do that, man. I mean,
want the full subscription. What you want to do is maybe get a 60-day time card.
Yeah, that would be
not a
better.
full subscription.
I might do that. Buy a 60-day time card.
Cause you get the subscription, then you tell your uncle I want to cancel it. You have to ask him every time.
No, I don't.
Just get the card.
I could get the subscription. He said if I wanted it to get something like that, I could get Spotify Premium if I wanted to. But
he doesn't need to ask his uncle to cancel it. He just goes on his account and hit cancel. What the fuck?
Well, he has to ask his uncle to approve it for him to have it in the first place.
Not for that. That's just something small. He don't mind me doing something like that. But like anything like $50 or something like that, I have to run it by him, make sure I got the money in the bank. He said I was doing pretty good on my money this month. That's why I
You must be rich as fuck, Phil.
No.
No?
I just ain't spending anything. I barely spend money. When I do, it's only like 10, 15 bucks.
And then when he's got money, he's got to spend it. Otherwise, his rent will go up because he can't keep the money.
Huh.
That's why he spends all that money, because he's got to.
I can't do that.
Why can't you just transfer it to another account, you know?
No.
Yeah.
Save it.
I'm wondering if when I had all that money before, my mom didn't leave me something like a trust or something when she died. Because she had a big insurance policy. My brother didn't get no money, but he got a car. He ended up trading that in for the car he's got. The RX-8 he had. And he ended up trading that in for another car. He didn't like that car, so he ended up getting a different one. Now he's got this reverse cam. Like when you turn the wheel, it shows you which way your car is going to go behind you. It has these lines, like digital lines.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can actually see if you're going to hit something. You got your mirrors for like just backing up, but then you also got that TV right there in the middle of that. Shows you
cars in the US are much better here, so man. Most cars here are like stick shift still and like old as fuck. barely have airbags and shit.
Although some people prefer straight shift to automatic.
Eh.
I always like the straight shift, you know, just that's where
I feel like automatic cars are safer.
I mean, other than the fact you don't have to take your hand off the wheel.
Yeah, there's less space for human mistake if you're in an automatic car, you know? I feel like changing the gears is like a step that could cause a mistake.
Oh, well, but... Yes.
Yeah, or something like that.
On a stick shift, the transmission is more sturdy and, like, they don't cost as much to replace the transmission if your transmission ever goes out.
When I learned to drive on a stick shift and I was going up this hill, and dude, I tried to change the gears, but the first gear didn't go in, so the car was just like on neutral, with me like trying to go up, and I started going back, and I was like, oh shit, and I had to press the gear again, put it back again, and then like
the trick is letting off the clutch slowly and giving it gas slowly.
Yeah, I was learning still. It was like
you won't go backwards if you slowly let off the clutch.
It was like my 5th class or something, I don't know. But the car behind me, like fucking hitting his horns, like, what the fuck?
In like 40 minutes.
I can't believe I fell asleep for 2 hours and had my headset on the whole time. I could hear y'all talking, but I didn't care. I just wanted to sleep.
What?
Y'all were talking about the
what?
You were talking about something that I don't know. You just brought it up to Death a minute. Or Matt, you told Matt about something.
Research camp?
Yeah, that's what you were talking about. And I was like falling asleep when you said, and Matt said Phil. Something like that. I heard Matt say Phil, and I was already laid down, so I didn't say nothing. But I had my headphones on the whole time.
to study, man. But so lazy.
Oh shit, they're gonna give me my refund. I just got a thing on my credit. It says pending. It will be available in 24 hours then. No, that's not what I said. My wallet is pending. My Steam wallet, yeah. Just to show 5324 on my balance pending. Available within 24 hours. Like I said, I shouldn't have had no problem because I didn't play it more than an hour. Played it like 30 minutes. Is it gone on my list now? Hey, Sig, how much was that game you were talking?
Which one?
That, Row, or whatever you're playing.
Neo?
Neo, yeah.
It's like Dark Souls still.
Not 50% off it more, man.
Oh.
But it
Man,
must
there
be
ain't no good
$25.
game.
25, is that how much it is? Or is that what it cost you?
That must be how much it is. I don't know. Maybe $29.99 for you guys. I don't know. Team likes to make stuff $29.99. Wow, it's $50 for you guys actually. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's a lot more expensive.
It was like $20 or something. I was thinking about maybe possibly getting.
Oh, you wouldn't like this kind of game, man. Yeah, I don't think so. It would be a game that you wouldn't be able to play. For example, Monster Hunter. You bought Monster Hunter, right?
Yeah, I played Monster Hunter for a while.
But like, it was hard as fuck. This game is hard. It's like Monster Hunter, but the monsters are Dark Souls bosses. You get different weapons that play differently, and you have abilities, and you can combo, and the combat's a little more fluid than Dark Souls and stuff, so you have a bigger advantage. So it's sorta easier, but that doesn't make the bosses any less complex.
Might as well get beyond the Baltic Sea.
Might also get Fallout 73.
73? Is that okay?
You looking to spend money too?
No, I'm just looking what games they have available on. I'll have like $50 or $3 here.
There's a new DLC for Eurotruck called Beyond the Baltic Sea.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's like $20, ain't it?
$17.99.
Yeah. Yeah, I might get that.
Bethesda is so shady, they released Fallout 76 on their own platform so nobody could refund it on Steam. Because everybody will win.
Oh, yeah.
It's Just Cause 4's
Thank you guys for the follows.
I'm not interested in that. It's another fucking
Oh,
game just like
yeah.
Grand Theft Auto.
Thank you, Ziggy. Thank you. Thank you all for the follows.
Oh, yeah.
Pablo, thank you, sir.
Or I might get the season pass for the crew too.
Did you get a refund on the X4? Is that what you got the refund?
Yeah, but it's not available for 24 hours. How much the season pass for the crew too is? $39.99.
Get Goat Simulator.
get artifacts, Phil.
I looked at that. I don't know what it is.
Artifact's a card game that simulates MOBA. So you have like 3 chats. You have 3 boards. Each one of them is a lane, and you have hero cards, and you have like creep cards that keep spawning. And you also have your deck. And it's kind of like Hearthstone, but you have 3 lanes.
Kind of like that game I'm playing in Witcher 3.
Nah, nothing like that shit.
That card game you play?
Yeah, no, that shit's different than every other card game.
That's a weird card game. I was having trouble figuring that out.
Use brain.
I just was placing cards. I won the first round because, Gwen, that's it. No, it's the name of the card. Gwent. It's the name of the card game.
Can I play where do I download it?
Witcher 3.
That's inside Witcher 3.
It's a game built into Witcher 3. Side game.
I'm heating.
Shut up.
It's actually pretty nice outside.
Yee, it's not even that windy today.
I may just save this money until something good goes on sale.
As soon as I go pee, I'm flying micro right into the neighborhood. Got my heli landing.
I know what I won't be doing. I know what I won't be doing with it, and that's buying Scooby and
Damn, you are a fucking trigger.
That's so fucking mean. Why'd you say that?
Because it triggered caca.
Because he never paid you back?
No, because he never fucking plays the games I buy him. It's not that he never paid me back, dude. I don't care that he don't pay me back.
Feels like you should expect something in return, and you better.
I'm not expecting that. I'm just expecting you to at least try the game I fucking gave you. Don't fucking.
No.
Don't expect me to buy you a game and then just to add it to your library.
Yes.
The ride looks fun.
The ride? Look that up.
Yeah.
What is it?
All night, all night, all night, all night. We gonna work it all night. Bend over, bend over. All night, all night, all night, all night. We gonna work it all night. Bend over, bend over. Bend over, let me see you work it. Oh. Bend over, bend over. Bend over, let me see you work it. Bend over, bend over. Bend over, let me see. 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 Bend over, let me see you work it. We gonna work it all night. All night, all night, all night, all night. We gonna work it all night. Hit it, hit it. We gonna work it all night. All night, all night, all night, all night. We gonna work it all night.
Well, windows wide open.
recall on lettuce again or some shit?
That food was pretty good. I'm still full. I ordered Chinese. I didn't order it, I wouldn't pick it up. I ordered it once I got there.
I like their hand fried rice and egg rolls.
Yeah, I got 2 egg rolls.
Any other Chinese place I've ever been to in my life, their fried rice and egg rolls are unique there.
No, there used to be this little restaurant here in Monac called Number One China that delivered. They made the best egg. They had these shrimp egg rolls that were fucking the bomb. My brother used to order like 8 or 10 of them and have them delivered, and we'd just sit and eat egg rolls all night.
You would just sit on the egg rolls?
Sit and eat egg rolls.
Sit with egg rolls going up your ass.
Yeah.
You're sitting on the egg rolls?
I didn't. Yeah, I
Shut up, cheat before I shove something deep in there. It feels so good. So.
Here, shove his egg roll.
Shove him, watch me fly my drone out the window and crash it.
My egg roll?
Here, bring the egg roll with the drone.
And it's about to pour down rain. It's getting dark.
I can put, hold on, I'll put the actual screen of it right next to it so you can see it. I gotta connect to this Wi-Fi.
Can't you connect that to your OBS? Like, or XSplit with the IP camera?
I'd find a way to prop it up. Okay, you can see it on the left-hand side.
Are you gonna fly it into that blanket over there? There's a neighbor's house over there where they had that blanket hanging. Cover the hole. They got a piece of cardboard under the other window where it rolled. So like,
Look how nice it is at Crispy's.
I'm watching that. I'm gonna look at this.
Like, I'm sorry, you gotta move your eyes the whole 2 inches.
I have them at full screen so I can see what's going on here with this drone. Keep flying it. I'm sitting between the houses right now. And there's the drone. It's coming back in the window.
Hey, Thomas.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
It's going back out.
What's going on?
Nest flying his drone.
Got it out there flying and in between the houses.
Okay, yeah. I see it on what do you call it? The Discord chat. What kind of drone did he get?
I crashed it downstairs. I gotta.
Yeah, but it looks pretty good though from the pictures. Yeah, the Phantom line. Yeah, I got the Mavic 4. No, not Mavic 4. Mavic 2 Vision. And then I bought, not too long ago, earlier this year, I bought the Mavic Air. And I think the Mavic Air is like fucking really good. Like bar none, one of the best ones out there. Like for the price, I think Meth could afford it. I think anybody could afford it.
I paid $80 for this one, and it does exactly the same.
Damn, 80 bucks. That's not bad at all. How's the stabilization?
It's really good. You just hit one button. Is that my lag? Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Can anybody feel me?
No, it's probably mine. I only got one bar on the voice connection. Well, now it's
This
three.
time I'm gonna record a video.
Yeah, the only thing that I think that the Mavic line has going for it is it's got that stabilization, GPS tracking, you know.
Yeah, that's what this one has too. It's actually called optical flow sensors, and what it does is it takes different color UV rays and shoots them out and views the picture like that, and then it brings it back to you and it chooses what's what.
Shut the fuck up. No, I'm just joking. I was gonna say it's a gimmick, but
Oh, for real, it does. That's how it does it. It's all optics and different colors, and it can tell like what is an object and what it's coming close to, and then like the new Mavic Pro 4 or whatever, it has, or no, the Mavic Pro 2, it has the ability to like detect objects and it will move around it while you're flying straight forward. It will like hover over a little bit, move out of the way. Like,
You know what? I'm not even doubting you, man. I believe you because with the technology changing so quick and what's out there, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a smaller Chinese company that's able to push these things out for cheaper prices. But $80, dude. I mean, that's fucking really reasonable. I mean, that's a good starter drone. I don't know how good that fucking drone is unless I actually flew it and compared it to mine. But I mean, if you're getting pictures like the ones you posted and you're saying that it's pretty decent and keeping its position, like...
Yeah, I fly it right in my warehouse at work, and the ceilings aren't very high. But I fly it right in there and I go right around the corners, and it has 3 modes on it. It's got one mode that's like slow for taking pictures, and it like keeps the gimbal stable. And then it's got a second mode that's like a little bit faster, kind of mixed between two. And then it's got a third mode where the battery only lasts like 6 minutes or something like that, but the thing is so quick. It's like, ring, the shit just flies away super fast. Doesn't even matter the wind. I can't believe how powerful it is. For such a little thing, like these engines are so tiny.
Yeah. No, that's what it is, the battery life. But what was I gonna ask you? Did you do like a range test? See how far you could fly it?
No, I haven't tried it yet. I'm too scared. It's got a 1-key return that works pretty good. Like I flew.
Oh, like a return.
Yeah, I flew it a few hours down and clicked 1-key return. It came right back to the position I was at and just hovered.
That's good. That's good. That's really good. That's very useful. Like,
I even lost connection with the controller. Yeah, I lost connection with the controller for a second, and it just came back and stayed there. And I went outside because I was inside.
Yeah, that's the scary part about having a drone that's really expensive, like just it flying away or losing it.
And the parts, like the parts on this, one of these little motor arms here is like fucking $8 with the motor in it and everything. And all I do is unscrew it, plug it into the old flight control board, and it's ready to go. And this is open base. Like the casing is huge. I could easily buy a racing drone or a photography drone flight board and put that in there and then attach the same exact motors to it. It's only a 2-prong little club.
So I know I shouldn't be asking you this, but can you do us all a favor and instead of posting those gay ass pictures that you've been posting, post like the ones that you've not shown us, like the titties and the the candid shots that you've been taking in other
people. I can't do that. I can't do that. It's illegal. That's why I bought it.
Come on, dude. You got that little fucker. Nobody will see it, and it goes so fast. By the time you take a snap at some girl's titties, man, you'll be long gone.
It's that easy. Right outside the
Dude, I got a whole collection.
The house right across the street. You see those windows crossing?
I'm just joking.
Wait till it's dark. That is fucked, dude. That is fucked. Close your blinds. Close your blinds now. You can shut the lights off. There's a light button to shut them. I don't know why. That's terrible.
Imagine you had a projector on your drone and you like took some nudes and shit and then started projecting it in somebody's house. All of a sudden, some dude has a fucking your cock on his wall.
Like it's so tiny.
Like, man, it's just on my wall. Sheesh, do you have a drone? Not yet. Dave's got a drone. They got this cool thing on YouTube. You can probably find it. It's drone racing. People fucking fly these drones through these little fucking.
They're so good. Did you see those little drones? They fit in the palm of your hand, dude. They're tiny.
Yeah. I don't think I'd be able to do that. I can't. I have like a sports mode on mine, and I tried flying it really fast, and it's just.
That's the mode I like.
It's too much, too fast. I mean,
I like going fast. That's the reason I got this was because I have a headset and I hooked my headset up and I shut off headless mode so that the front of the drone is the way that you're facing. That's how you'd fly with a headset on, so you could watch the video in VR because it does have a VR setting, but I can't control it because I'm always so used to controlling the drone from where my location is with headless mode. When I put headless mode off and the drone's actually facing front, I lose control of it. I can't remember like what direction I'm facing. I get caught up between which direction the drone is facing and which direction I'm facing in real life, and I get the two mixed up while I'm flying. And you have to think very fast while you're flying in that mode.
That's all right though. You have the return button; it just flies right back to you.
Yeah, but if you fly into a wall and you're fucking 100 yards away, and you have to go find the lens upside down.
Yeah, that's true. Do you do you have an app for it, or is it just
there's an app. The app pretty much controls everything.
What's it called, dude? For $80, I gotta check that out.
It's called the Eachine E58. And there's different bundles of it you can get. Like the cheapest one is like $25, and it's got
oh my god,
a shitty little camera, but it still works and everything. The shitty one probably still works the same. It just doesn't have all the features. Like the optical flow was a must for me. I had to have it because if you don't have that, your drone will like be staying in one spot and it will slowly drift off to another spot. It will stay stable, but it will drift around. Like the GPS keeps it in such a large area that it will be drifting around in like a fucking 20-yard radius. A big area.
I just can't believe it. That's a fucking Mavic ripoff. I mean,
bro, I'm telling you, right off of Wish, you can get it off of anything. They sell it at Walmart now.
I see that. That's what I'm looking. I'm looking at the Walmart website.
Yeah. How much is that at Walmart? $50?
$65.50 with 3 batteries, the controller, and the drone.
Yeah,
and like,
I got the biggest. It had the next one up is like $76 it was, and it comes with the GPS positioning and the optical flow. I think even the cheapest one had 1 key return, so there's got to be some sort of GPS. It's just not like with this one I can do a trajectory flight too. I just draw on the screen and the thing will fly whatever direction I told it to fly.
Yeah, that's fucking us, dude. I mean, yeah, technology's fucking changing and it's getting cheaper and cheaper. I'm just surprised that it's gotten that cheap.
Yeah, I know. Because the DJI Mavic Pro is fucking $800 from 4 or 5. It's ridiculous, though.
Yeah, the one that I just bought is the Mavic Air. Does yours? Yeah, and what? Yeah, I mean, you know what? I mean, you brought up that thing, which reminded me was one of the main things that, for the price, is the battery life. Like that's what a lot of that's where you sacrifice the cost, right?
Dude, look at the size of these batteries, though. Look at the size of it. It's this tiny. Plugs in. It has a little USB plug, and it's got its own casing and everything. And they're like $2 a piece. So you get, on the lowest mode, you get like maybe a 10-minute flight on this thing. That's well over the time on flight. That means with 3 batteries that I have, that's 30 minutes pretty much. If I put it on the highest setting, I might have like 15 minutes. But even 15 minutes, I'm gonna enjoy that 15 minutes pretty damn well. I can get pretty far and come back and do all kinds of flips and shit.
Yeah, I'm not trying to downplay your fucking drone. I mean, to be honest,
I'm not even gonna kid you.
I would definitely buy one.
If I even looked into financing, but my credit's so bad I couldn't get it. But I was literally looking into financing so I could get, like, I was gonna pay $2,000 for a DJI Mavic Pro because I wanted it so bad.
You wouldn't need one. You wouldn't need it. The only thing you'd be getting with that is you'd only be getting like better battery life, better camera, and maybe like a little more features towards the
maybe better everything.
Yeah, it would be better everything, honestly.
Yeah, but if he's like the way he's explaining his drone, I mean that thing's fucking.
Yeah, even though I have the same features, they're not precise. You know, they're not.
They both do the same thing. They
both do the same thing, but one of them is coded cheaply, and one of them is coded by professional drone people. This was made by some company that's making bucks selling things as literally.
Yeah, but it's on Walmart doing that for $70. I mean,
yeah, Walmart's selling them.
You can't fucking.
You got the Chinese knockoff, but it gets the job done. That's what matters.
Dude, it does a great job. I mean, if it's selling in Walmart, then you know, and dude, it's good. It's good. That's all I can say about it. It's good for the price. I mean, you can't beat it. I mean, when it comes back to you, you can use a fucking app, so you don't have to like be near it. It's got 10-minute battery life. I mean, the camera isn't that great, and the gimbal's probably not that great, and the software's probably not that great, but 10-hour battery life. I mean, 10-minute battery life. Compact size. It's got a camera. You can use an app. I mean, that's fucking good. For $70, that's fucking good.
My grandma's not doing so good. She broke her hip and they got her on pain medicine, and it's like her mind's going. Her blood cell count's real low.
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't know, I've been checking up on her the past few days.
How old's your grandma?
She's probably in her 90s.
Wow, good for her. So, damn. So she hurt her hip?
She broke her hip. Bad this time.
After Thanksgiving?
Right after Thanksgiving, yeah.
Damn.
So what, is she in like a wheelchair now?
She's in a hospital bed.
Wow. And how was she doing before that?
She stood up, and I don't know. She said she got dizzy and fell, and then she told my uncle she blacked out and fell. We don't know exactly what happened.
How was she doing as far as her health before?
Okay. She's been in a nursing home, but like she refused.
This is like third or fourth fall like this, ain't it?
Yeah, but the first time she broke her arm. The second time was her hip, and then that's when she had to move up to.
Yeah. She lives. Who's watching over her? Okay, so she's still like in her own
still
house.
been ornery as hell? Still?
Not now.
She hasn't been ornery lately? Oh no.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
And when she loses her honor and is a skunk, they kind of give up. This might be the.
Well, she says she's gonna get better.
The icing on the cake.
She's still got that positive outlook that things are gonna get better, hopefully.
What did you say, Dave? When she loses her what? Her eyesight?
Spunk. Her honoriness.
What's that?
The way she acted, she was a real honoring lady, you know. She always spoke her mind, not caring who got hurt in the process.
Oh, I see.
Now she's just like.
She's a nice lady. She's gonna tell you straight up what the fuck she thinks. You know, she don't give shit whether the preacher's there or a black man standing there. She gonna tell you whatever, you know, her opinion. That's just the type of lady she.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, she probably get better, man. She probably just needs you and her uncle and everybody just support her and give her reason to, you know, push.
I've been trying to call her, but she won't answer her phone. She won't answer her phone from nobody. My uncle said. He says it's not just you. She won't answer for Aunt Sandra.
Wait, what is happening?
My grandma broke her hip.
She what?
My grandma broke her hip again.
Oh, damn.
Second time she broke her hip. This one's pretty bad.
Give me something real before you. Here we go. Follow me inside. Take it slow, feel it grow till our tongues tie. Let me know, and we can redefine. Stay below, overflow till we cross the line. I don't want this dream to end. I won't try to comprehend. You're here and we both ascend. Dancing with your ghost again. I'm high and I can't come down. There's nothing but you around. Let me go while I dance with your ghost now.
town people trying to get
Oh, yeah.
Hey, thanks, Simon, for the follow.
I take you to the places you never go. Show you the things you never see. But you have the key. Let me see you turn it around. Yo. see you turning around. Remember one thing, the number one vibe. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, come on. I've been told that music is meant to inspire us. It's supposed to fire us up. It's supposed to bring in change and usher in new ways of thinking, you know what I'm saying? Music is supposed to be that healing voice, that inner voice that unifies people. Yes, grab the mic, relieve stress. Looking at the world, I'm blessed. Let's put the peace to the test. Too many people want test. Yes, I make my choice. Make them all rejoice. Vibes deep down inside. Remember one thing, the number one vibe. Now check this out. Jack your body. Hands in the air. $50,000 watts of funky. And voila, to this shit right here. Jack your body. Hands in the air. Okay. $50,000 watts of funky. That's right, let's get bonkers. 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 Wind it up. Let's get bonkers.
something going down, 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 down. There's a feeling in the air. 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 There's a feeling in the air, like there's something going down. There's a feeling in the air, like there's something going down.
I'm number one in the game.
hands up to the sky. Put your hands up to the sky. To the left, to the right. Put your hands up to the sky. Put your hands up to the sky. To the left, to the right. Put your hands up to the sky. To the left, to the right. Put your hands up to the sky. To the left, to the right. Put your hands up to the sky. To the left, to the right. Put your hands up to the sky. To the left, to the right. Put your hands up to the sky. Put your hands up to the sky. To the left, to the right. Put your hands up to the sky. Put your hands up to the sky. To the left, to the right. Put your hands up to the sky. To the left, to the right. Put your hands up to the sky. To the left, to the right. Put your hands up to the sky. To the left, to the right. Put your hands up to the sky.
I'm all about that bass, 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 bass. I'm all about that bass, bass, bass. I'm all about that bass, 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 You know I'm all about that bass, 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 bass.
We stand together, united as one. Forward on we go, facing friend and foe. We will know what it is. We have not time for that. If we make mistakes, we are lost. We are lost. We are lost. We stand together, united as one. Forward on we go, facing friend and foe. We will know what it is. We have not time for that. If we make mistakes, we are lost. We are lost. We are lost. We are lost. We stand together, united as one. Forward on we go, facing friend and foe. We will know what it is. We have not time for that. If we make mistakes, we are lost.